Hello everybody, we are here with a general and timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. It looks like you're making efforts to balance something out, and you could be at a point where you're kind of waiting for, like, maybe there even to be a karmic shift or karmic rebalancing. I'm seeing that you're making progress with making moves that are, like, restorative of balance right now, but there could also be pieces that you're still, like, waiting to kind of fall into place within a situation. Alright, we're starting off with the Death card in the Chariot, Scorpio. I am hearing Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Cancer. So, there is a really big change that's happening right now. Can be internal, can also be external for some of you, maybe a change of scenery. I'm seeing something that it seems you've been preparing for some of you unbeknownst to you. I'm seeing your guides have been getting you ready for something. This is something where you're going to be taking action, seizing an opportunity. I'm seeing you look very, very prepared and very ready for this, and I'm seeing your guides have definitely been preparing you for this. Like, it has not been easy. It's definitely been challenging getting you to this point. And now I'm seeing you ready for an opportunity. I'm seeing something come. It's like as soon as you are delivered into this position that your guides have been encouraging you to get to. I saw 202 on the time. I'm seeing this opportunity come through for you. You may be considering it, weighing it, thinking about it. It's something on the table now. Maybe the direction you want to take this in. So you are being handed a blank canvas, and now it's about picking the direction that you want to take this. This may be different than the typical canvas that you work with. It seems like it's going to be successful, you doing this. This is like some type of endeavor of yours. If this is a work thing, it's definitely going to work out. I'm looking at the King of Pentacles and also the Ten of Pentacles. So this would be something that you would see to be successful as far as fiscally what you're trying to reach. You may just be figuring out how to advance now with this. So this transition that you're making, that you've been making, I'm seeing it hasn't been filled with the easiest stuff. It looks like there are some hardships that you've definitely been overcoming, especially emotional hardships, like things that really didn't live up to your expectations. I'm hearing a needing to turn back around. There could have been something where you were like advancing in a particular direction and then been like, this is not working, and needed to kind of like climb back down the mountain. But I'm seeing that it's actually taken you further, motivated you in some way. But it could have brought some confusion about what it was that you were trying to manifest. Because I see these together as being like, I don't know what I want to create, or like I'm having a difficult time figuring out what I'm thinking here, because this is talking about like your mental space, your processing. And to have this, it's like feeling like you're all over the place. There's duality, there's a lack of agreement, there's conflict internally, especially mentally. So this can be hard to create something, because it's like as soon as you start creating in this direction, then you're like, no, I want to erase that and work on this thing over here, and no, I want to create the relationship like this, and then like, no, I don't want to commit to that, I want to build this thing over here. So this can be having it feel difficult to get all of your energy on the same page, creating the same thing, focused energy in the same direction. That's what I'm seeing this to be. It seems like because you've been thrown off emotionally. So this can be like based off of the back of some type of disappointment that you've experienced of, now this is another thing that hasn't worked out. And then having you be in a space where you're like, now I don't even know what I want to create. But I'm seeing it be necessary for you to just take the initiative. We're going to break this down further, but I want to keep moving along. You are going to quell this and figure it out. I'm seeing Temperance on the bottom of the deck. So this is like whatever this is where you need to get yourself, all of your energy, all in agreement, all on the same page. This is going to be happening. You just need to be patient with yourself and take time. It's kind of like you're counseling different parts of yourself and getting everybody on the same page. Because you have different aspects of you that may feel that they have different agendas. So it's about finding common ground and getting yourself in a space where you're able to fully back something up. And maybe you're not going to create anything until you get to that point. Respect your process. Yeah, I'm seeing that you're going to be getting it together in no time is what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing you kind of sober up after an opportunity comes up for you as well. So if there had been like a lack of focus or a lack of motivation, you were looking for something to kind of key in the ignition, I'm seeing that happen here. And I'm seeing you look, it almost seems like adding a little bit more pressure to the situation gets things cooking. I'm seeing you look like you're in a space where you can handle this. I'm seeing you also look level-headed as you're trying to figure this out. For some of you with another person, this can also be you taking these two parts of yourself and again, getting everybody to work on the same page. But for some of you, I am seeing two characters here. I don't know what the nature of this relationship is, but I'm seeing like a bonded pair. I'm looking at the King of Wands and the King of Cups here. Okay, so Two of Cups, something bound, something coming together. This is like we need to invest in this to see it fully come to fruition. So whatever this is that's being like stitched up and sewn together, mended, it is going to take time. It's going to take investing. It's going to take patience, watering. Okay. I am actually seeing this be, well, this is going to feel like you are cohesively on the same page, and I'm also seeing this extend to you also additionally being on the same page as another person and agreeing on where you want to take things. There may have been changes that needed to be made that you were like, I don't really feel so happy about these changes, but I'm seeing that that's actually, it in some way has motivated you to really overcome challenging circumstances. So this can be change that kind of happened sort of begrudgingly, where you were like, I don't know, like kicking the dirt as you're like making these life changes and stuff, but I'm seeing you do what needs to be done here. Chariot shows you having like a successful technique with how you've been doing this and working this out. And I'm also seeing you actually put yourself in a position of power. And now I'm seeing you be in a space where you actually look very capable and very independent. and there's conflict that you're feeling about an opportunity that's coming through with another person. I do get the sense of like you had to work and do all of this stuff to kind of gain back this sense of autonomy and control, because I'm seeing you, your energy is coming through as this King of Wands here. So this is you being in a space where you're like, I'm in charge. I'm responsible. I'm not leaning on anybody else. I'm getting things done. I've worked to get to this point. It has not been easy for me. And now I feel like I have dominion over the things that I have worked to accomplish dominion over. Now, somebody's coming through and their energy may not jive particularly well with yours. However, they're showing up and they're making some sort of offer to you, and I'm seeing you be like, there's a possibility that I would actually want to link up with this person. I'm seeing you guys are connected, but you guys may both be like very strong-willed. It's like there's an opportunity for things to really grow anywhere between the two of you, but I'm simultaneously seeing conflict that would need to be worked out. I wouldn't say that this is something you need to run away from or avoid. It's something that can be worked out. It just depends on how willing both of you guys are. Because this is a manifestation that now involves two people, and so willpower is going to determine this at the end of the day. What you are willing to do, what this person is willing to do, and if those energies are compatible with one another. You're going to need to, if this is going to work out, you're going to have to spend time figuring things out. It is not going to be, sometimes we get into processes with people where it feels like a trine energy within our synastry, where there's like a very, it's kind of like things fall into place and it's very easy. What I'm seeing is that there may be some things that need to be worked out between you and this person, but it seems like there's really potential to have the Two of Cups here. As this being part of the potential, you would see something within this person that you feel extremely connected with. Even if this isn't the easiest thing to do, this is something where it's like the payoff is the Two of Cups, and that I see the Two of Cups as being the closest possible bond out of all of the cards that you could have with somebody. So this could really be something where you would feel like a very, very strong, like otherworldly bond with this person. Again, like I don't know what the context of this relationship is. For some of you, it can be romantic. For some of you, it can be a business partnership. This can be like a best friend coming in. This can be a soulmate coming in. It just depends on what fits for this particular situation. And this can vary because there are no indicators specifically about what this relationship is. All that's being shown is that there's a tight soul bond potentially between the two of you. For each of you, this may be the variable that's going to be different depending on your situation of what this is actually going to be fleshed out to turning into. How it's going to be fleshed out. What I'm seeing is that once you guys are in this space where you're like, no, I see you and you see me and we're together now and we're going to make this thing work, which it seems like it happens after like resolving some type of conflict where there's conflict, but there's also opportunity. You see both of those things. Both of you guys are capable of figuring this out. This is like taking the time to figure it out. I'm seeing like once that's done, you guys are going to be like, wow, we actually work really well together. So it seems like it's just about learning this person, which it's going to be like that. Because I'm not getting there be necessarily a sense of familiarity between you and this person. So this is kind of like, at least in this lifetime, the first time that you're working closely with them and figuring something out. And then I'm seeing both of you guys agree on the direction that you want to take things in. But it's also like too soon to know where exactly this is going to go. This is something where it's like, I want to invest in walking upon this path with you. And both of you guys being in that same space. All right, we are looking at Scorpio, Cancer, Mercury. I'm also seeing Virgo on the bottom of the deck. You want to just make sure that things are really aligning with what you want and how you are feeling. Like being as genuine as possible through this scenario while also being willing to work with this person and see where things go. It seems like that's how this is going to work moving forward. All right, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for connecting. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.